welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. The eyes of the world are watching, and there is one story that we are all focused on. Hi, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here to tell the final chapter of this story. And ask the question that so many are tuned in to see answered. Can they complete, Brock, an undefeated season, which would be just the second that the NFL has ever seen?
You know, that champagne is not only on ice in that locker room, it's also on ice down in Miami as they pop that champagne. Those Dolphins in 72, the last team to actually do the whole journey undefeated. But remember, they only had 14 games in the regular season. This crew, they've achieved it through 17 games, a brutal postseason, and here they are.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Finds his fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. He hangs on to their football block through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset this.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wheels.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out now in his 9th NFL season.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
They'll go play action. He's got it over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Brought down behind the line of
Not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
They're going play action. Finds a seam down the middle. He's at the 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This taken from the 12. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in rhythm and play your game. It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. On first down, it's Gibson. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, if you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 17. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Look on the draw to Gibson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Tackle made back at midfield.
He's going to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. We're a quarter of the way done in Super Bowl 69. 7-0 is our score. More from Minneapolis right after this. Thank you all for joining us. We are back for the second quarter of Super Bowl 69. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And a Steeler first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw now. Jump off, caught by his back. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Gibson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers tie this game. Seven. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one hits for 30. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Back now, pressure coming. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
That's
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. It is caught left side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit from the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Back to throw. Brought in right side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
They're throwing it. Complete to the right side. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Handoff on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. It would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. They're going to throw for it on fourth. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he gets this forward to the 19. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 14, Giants 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Here we go. 60 Bisons.
Looking to throw here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Motioning him from the slot right. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
6 yards.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching it. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip. Halftime and get right back to this contest. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 8 yards.
3rd and long for him here. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Steelers.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll work against the blitz. All the left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Sticking to the air here. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
The give inside to Gibson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
There's a dive up the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
A give on 3rd to Gibson. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Here's a return from the 7. Dodge the tackle. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And he's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
To number 80.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback. In every situation.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds his man over the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 9. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
A give up the middle to Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
QB sneak coming. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This time looking to throw. Finds the end route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Setting up to throw. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 3rd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the steal. Take a 4-point lead.
24, Giants 20.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. option.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set now, first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bait snap for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
Giants 20.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just flopped.
The give here on second. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Half the 60. Half the 60.
Don't touch those remotes for a second, folks. Only 1 quarter left now in Super Bowl 69. The Giants have the ball, but not the lead. They need to erase that deficit if they want the title. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third.
Ready, ready. 1918. Let go.
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Slot man's in motion right. To the air now on first and 10. Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Wrap all 80.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Setting up the running back screen. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him for a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can either script you want onside kick or send it deep.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill.
Yeah, I thought they had some of our players, or at least one of them. Derek Johnson. There's another guy I thought was ours. Maybe not. No, that's it. I guess Johnson, that was it.
This drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down, Steelers.
1st down. Play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Caught by his back, Gibson. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 29. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Has some daylight through the 40. The 30. And this is all the way. At 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pass play now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for seconds until he sees it's up and good.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Pass play on 1st and 10. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So now here's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. This give to Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 48.
Again, it's Gibson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Steelers leading by 8. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Drawn up for him. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. And It's another Lombardi for the Steel City. The Pittsburgh Steelers are your Super Bowl champions. They made it through the regular season perfect. They advanced through those 2 playoff games, and now, Brock, now they can officially call themselves just the second undefeated team in NFL history. Only them and those 72 Dolphins have ever claimed that piece of football immortality.
It's pretty wild, isn't it, Kate? Over half a century since we saw a team make it through an entire season undefeated. And in this modern NFL, remember, they played 20 games a season, at least 20 games. So we'd wondered if we'd ever see it happen again, but here we are. Witnesses to history and witnesses to one of the best football teams ever assembled.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.